I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different, and every breakup is different. Work with me, and you'll get professional help on your situation. Just click on the link in the description below, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the danger of breaking no contact. So, how many times have you thought about breaking no contact? Every day? Since the breakup? Maybe 100 times a day? Maybe you're constantly playing a tennis match in your mind. Should I reach out? Should I end no contact? I know a lot of you guys are fantasizing about reunifying with your ex. I know that what can happen is that you can get very creative in your mind and lost in your thoughts about how can I get them back? If I reach out, if I do this, if I do that, will it re-attract them? Will they come back to my life? Will they forgive me? Well, depending upon your situation. Well, because of the way we're wired to attach to our loved ones, and this is something instinctual, the way we're meant to connect and bond with our loved ones and feel safe. We bond to our caregivers early on in life. Why? To keep us safe. So as adults, we understand we bond to our partners to keep us safe. So when we're broken up from them, when we're no longer in their life, it feels like we are in danger. We feel like we're dying inside because our brain is longing to reconnect, reunify. And so it can get very creative and imaginative in the ways that you can come up with it, because it wants to feel that closeness to them so badly that you would like literally do anything, and you're so obsessed with reunifying and being with them again that, all kinds of logic can get thrown out the window. Reality can get very distorted, especially if you've had attachment trauma in your early childhood. It can be really difficult. And it's scary. Let's be honest. It's really scary. You feel lost. You feel confused. And this pain in your chest. That was the worst thing, was just this empty feeling in my chest, like my heart was ripped out and just this giant cavern where my chest used to be. And I remember it well. That pain, it kind of, if you think about it, you can feel it, how intense and powerful it is. It's literally the pain of death, and your body is saying, reunify, reconnect with your ex, or you're going to die. And that's why it's so intense, because it's a survival alarm, and it's going off because, you're feeling disconnected from those loved ones. And so going no contact can be extremely confusing, and not everybody should be going no contact. Every situation is very different, and I know what happens to a lot of you guys is that you get really overwhelmed, you get really scared, you distort reality. You don't even realize you're distorting reality, by the way. When you're doing it, you're not realizing it until later. It's just like, it's because your brain is so powerful and is trying to keep you like balanced on some level, but it can't do it without that feeling of connection. And so going no contact can be one of the most challenging aspects of going through a breakup. And one of the best questions you can ask yourself is going no contact really the right situation for me? Is it really the right decision for my situation? And that is definitely one of the things that I will help you analyze and explore when we do a coaching together, because I know how lost I felt during these breakups, and that I couldn't trust anybody out there. I knew all the information was terrible, and it was hard. It was so hard and scary, and I would go to my friends and my family, and I'm telling you guys, I'm constantly, every single day, I talk to people that get bad advice from their friends and family. Why? because they don't understand these things. Guys, you have to understand, like, if I go to my friend Corey and ask him how to repair the car, he's not going to know how to do it because he's never repaired the car, right? So why would going to certain friends and asking them how to handle a situation that they have no knowledge or expertise in, would they be giving you good information? It's not going to happen. Every day I hear people say, my friend told me to do that. My friend said I should just ask this. My parents told me, oh, well, they didn't make you a priority, so you need to do this, this, and that. And it's just constantly sabotaging relationships that could easily be salvaged or worked out. So please be careful on who you get your information from. I promise you guys, I have spent thousands of hours trying to figure this out, to put out the information that's going to help you guys, because I know how important it is for you to go through this and to feel that loss of losing your best friend and the family that comes along with it, because I know it's not just the ex, it's the family, the friends, all those people that you may never get to see again. It's the worst. Believe me, I know what you're going through, guys. And so one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is the danger of breaking no contact, because a lot of you guys are constantly evaluating your situation. Should I reach out? Should I not reach out? Well, there is danger in breaking no contact, because as I tell you guys, if somebody breaks up with you, you wait for them to come to you. Why? Because they're going to do it when they're ready. Okay? So I have an email today. This is based on a guy that I've done 4 Skypes with. We just got off of our Skype for today. And I asked him to write this email afterwards because we were talking about it. And I was like, you know what? I haven't really done a video focusing on the dangers of what just happened to you. So do you mind if we share this story? He's like, no, I'd be happy to. Great guy. He's been through a lot. He's got tremendous amounts of separation anxiety. I mean, I've seen him probably cry in every one of our sessions, and it's just hard to see somebody go through this, but I know what it's like. So he's feeling really good at this moment, but a lot happened. So I'm going to share his story with you today. He is, let's see, his birthday is this week, and I think he said he's going to be 29, and I think the girl is a few years younger, in her mid-20s. And he said, so we met at the gym. She was my client. Right off the bat, I noticed she had issues due to the fact that she showed up drunk to a few sessions. Well, yeah, that would tell me that she's got some problems. She's a very attractive girl, and I liked her. But I did not make my emotions clear to her and played it cool, which made her attracted to me over time. I spent time with her and her baby son outside the gym until one night she asked me to go to her house and, quote-unquote, show me how many calories we can burn during sex. Would you say she's interested? Maybe a little bit. Things picked up from there. I was seeing other girls at the time, but I let them go in order to be with her and her son. But she started being very controlling and jealous of any girl who was my friend. This girl definitely has attachment trauma. Believe me, I know, because we've done a bunch of sessions together. And so you're going to see how her behavior is and some of the symptoms of an attachment trauma. She wanted them all gone. So she was very jealous of this guy's female friends. Okay, he's a trainer, so he trains with pretty girls at the gym. She was very jealous of that. Things were good at the time. Other times, she was very volatile and blew up on me, even punching me in the face one time. Not okay. Then, wanting rough makeup sex afterwards. Obviously, an unstable person. We broke up several times, and I handled every breakup very good. Walked away and had her chasing me. Until this last time. I went to her country to meet her family, where all the issues we had from the past started surfacing. The things I learned from you and your content made me see how I was unintentionally neglecting her needs and make her feel abandoned at times, which made me lash out, or made her lash out at me, and after enough lashing out, I would blow up. So I blew up and made things very bad in front of her family. Yeah, he did. He said some really, really messed up stuff. Won't get into the details, but he dropped a few expletives in front of her dad, very graphically insulted her. Once we got back to the US, I apologized and wanted to work things out. She said, "No way. I found your channel and learned all the things about emotional self-control. CAPE, love languages, anxiety being the root of the problem, fear of loss, etc. I realized the mistakes I had made and how communication is so important here. I worked on myself a lot during the last 4 months, and she reached out several times due to the fact that I did not chase, and I made my life look very busy and fun on social media. Had girls commenting on my content, which I knew she was checking. And I responded very well according to your advice, letting her reach out again. Until we finally met. She asked me to come see my house and acted extremely mean and abusive. Okay, let me stop myself there for a minute, because there is a part of this that I wanted to share. Okay. So a few weeks ago, she reached out to him, and he happened to be out of town on the other side of the country. So during that time, she basically said, okay, fine, I understand, whatever. He was gone, and when he came back, he got very anxious, and instead of waiting for her to come back to him, he reached out. Okay? This is what I'm trying to get you to see. She was irritable and irritated at him that first time when she had contacted him. And the right thing to do would be to be patient for her to reach out again. But he said it. I got so anxious, I started thinking about it, started getting scared, so I reached. So, he reached out, and what happened is she contacted, at first she said, no, I don't want to see you, it's a mistake, I'm not interested, yada yada. She said things like this. Okay, but like 2 days later, she said, okay, I'll meet you. She asked to come see me near my house and acted extremely mean and abusive. I handled it well, and he did handle it well, I can tell you, because she was saying some really mean stuff. Actually, I'm going to say it, I forgot. But he was so calm. He handled it like a champ, believe me. Told her that I don't expect her to forgive me and that it's okay that she feels that way. She asked about everything I was up to, whether I'm seeing other girls, and if I hooked back up with my ex or not. Yes, she was literally going over every Instagram picture that he had. Well, who is this girl? What is this girl? Did you see this girl? Are you dating this girl? Really angrily in the way that she did it. Okay. Some of the mean things that she said to me. I look like a dog. My clothing is messy. I'm a lonely person now. I can never see her son again. Then proceeded to show me pictures of her son to me. And she was deliberately and consistently being cruel and abusive and just mean and hateful. So, okay, there's a little bit more and then I want to tell you what happened. Telling me my job as a trainer is horrible. She has no love for me anymore. It's all dead. It was a mistake to see me. She also did not even let me touch her hand, and when I decided to walk back home, she picked me up in her car to keep the crap going. So, he had finally had enough, and he said to her, look, you're being really mean, I'm just going to go home. And she pulls up alongside, she's like, get in the car. And he's like, no, I'm not going to get in the car. She's like, just get in the car, come eat dinner with me. So, he decides to get in the car. Finally, at the restaurant, I walked away and she sent me more mean texts, to which I responded with, it's fine, I agree with how you feel, take care, and best wishes to you and your son. So she kept the berating going in the restaurant. And he was so upset he couldn't eat. He just sat there, and he got up and left at one point because it kept going. Okay, there's a little bit more. Your content has helped me a lot in being a better person in relationships with all people, not just girls, but family and friends. Communication and empathy and understanding are key in reducing conflict and minimizing emotional damage. Thanks for all your help. I know I will grow from this as a stronger person and a much better future boyfriend for anyone who comes into my life. For now, I will be enjoying my birthday with a few girl clients of mine who want to cheer me up. Thank you and take care. So, as you can see, and we were talking about this, I said had you just been a little bit more patient and let her come back to you, she probably would have been a lot more calm, a lot more relaxed, and not so emotionally charged. And he agreed. He said, I should have. He's like, I was impatient, I was scared, I was anxious, and so I decided to reach out. And that's the danger of reaching out and breaking no contact, is you simply don't know where that other person is emotionally. And somebody like this who is very emotionally charged, they get upset, they lose emotional self-control. The way she did is making it even more complicated for the situation. Now, he fully takes responsibility for the way that he mistreated her, and he really has done a 180. And I'm so proud of this guy for all the hard work that he's done, because he really has done a lot of hard work. And if this girl isn't going to give him another chance, I guarantee there's going to be a girl out there that is extremely happy with the man that he's become and turned out to. So, good work to you. I know you're watching this video, and you know, to all you guys that are working hard out there, that you've made your mistakes, and we've all made mistakes. I made mistakes in relationships too, and if it wasn't for me looking at everything and analyzing my own mistakes and what I could have done better and do better and still do better, I wouldn't be where I'm at and what I'm doing. So guys, keep up the good work, because even if you don't get your ex back, you're gonna be in a relationship with somebody, including yourself. And so you need to make sure you're treating yourself well and treating other people in your life well, so you can have good, healthy relationships. Because that's really what makes the world go round, is that love and our connection to the people that we care about. At the end of the day, what's more important than that? In my opinion, nothing. So if you want to get my help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. If you like the video, put a like on there. And remember, I do post videos Monday through Friday. That's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.